rising tonight to talk about one of the wonderful events that I had the opportunity to be part of in the last few weeks. So just to give it some context, one of the community support projects that we've been running in Johnston is called Cards for a Cause. We've got incredible local artists in Johnston, and 5 of them have designed cards for us. So a huge shout out to Ivy Crichton, Sandra Kendall, Danny Crichton, Shella Williams and Frank Goya, who all contributed their art to raise money for community projects. Each month we sell these cards for a different community cause, and last month it was the amazing DDHS Gym Group. And so I was lucky enough to go along to their celebration, their tipping competition prize giving. I even got to try out some of the machines in the gym under the good guidance of some of the amazing participants in the program. The stair machine, very hard. And I also got to hear about the program they've been running for 2 years and the incredible impact that it's having on people's lives. So the DDHS Gym Group was set up 2 years ago in August 23 to support clients living with chronic conditions like diabetes, chronic lung disease, heart disease, chronic pain, osteoarthritis, kidney disease and high blood pressure. We all know that there's a mountain of evidence on the benefits of physical activity in preventing and managing chronic conditions, and it's such a big issue for many, many people in our community. But around 90% of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander adults in non-remote areas don't meet the recommended target of 30 minutes a day, most days a week. So the gym group was designed to remove as many barriers as possible: cost, weather, transport, appropriate shoes, and that feeling of not being culturally safe in a gym setting. Prior to this program, the majority of these clients wouldn't enter a gym for fear of shame or judgment. This is the only physiotherapy-led gym group of its type in Darwin, specifically for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, and each client who signs up receives an individualised exercise program and is supported by both a physio and an allied health assistant. And one of the things that's amazing about the program is it focuses on much more than just physical health. It also creates social and cultural connection. Participants support each other to make the lifestyle changes they need to get healthier. Some come for a short time, learn the exercises, then carry on independently, and others sign up for the long term for ongoing lifestyle change. About half of the participants did 0 regular exercise before they started in the group. 56% had type 2 diabetes, and the participants range in age from 17 to 81 and live with a range of chronic conditions. In addition to the weekly gym program, there's shared medical appointments that are also held at the gym, where other DDHS professionals attend to facilitate group appointments covering topics like healthy eating. And these group appointments allow people to learn from each other and often gives them the confidence to ask questions they might not be able to ask in a one-on-one appointment. And the numbers speak for themselves. In the gym's first year, there were 78 gym group sessions with 672 client attendances. In 24 to 25, there were 90 sessions and 1,718 client attendances. So the numbers have tripled in just 2 years. But the real story is in the lives that have been changed. There's a 69-year-old man and a 34-year-old man who both reversed their diabetes. A 50-year-old man who's been able to stop taking insulin for his diabetes and no longer has back pain, so he's been able to go back to work. A 61-year-old woman who no longer needs a walker and has improved her diabetes and bone density. A 39-year-old who is no longer being considered for a lung transplant. A 34-year-old woman who's been able to return to work after getting on top of chronic shoulder pain. And a 51-year-old man who's lost over 20 kilograms, no longer needs a walker and has stopped needing home oxygen. I just want to share what some of the participants have said about the program. This program has helped build my confidence in moving and exercising. It has changed my life. Even little things like walking upstairs, getting into a car, getting up onto a stool, not needing time off work for 2 months since I started. It's great to run into other mob who will want to improve their health. This group is very supportive, helpful and encouraging. I feel 100% safe and respected. Normally these places are for white fellas. This one is for us and it feels really comfortable. It's the way to go for our mob. I can't wait for Mondays. It's made me healthier and fitter. I'm going for open heart surgery and it's made me more confident about that. And when I told the specialist I was coming to gym twice a week and lost a lot of weight, he was very happy. It's really helping me. I feel privileged to come here. It's such a treat. It's a great opportunity to get me back on track, to get fitter, to lose weight. It helps me physically and mentally. The day that I was lucky enough to go along to the group, some of the participants made speeches about how important this program is for them. As we heard, it's not just about getting healthy in their bodies, it's a wonderful chance to connect with and spend time with others. Some of them talked about how they'd played together in Parat camp when they were little kids. These are people who've known each other sometimes for more than 60 years and are still connected and caring for each other, and they're supported by Danila Dilba to get healthier while they maintain this incredibly important community connection. This cost-free program is made possible through the valuable partnership between Danila Dilba Health Services and Charles Darwin University Faculty of Health. Through the program, Danila Dilba provides CDU students with meaningful opportunities to engage in service delivery and contribute to the development of the health workforce while benefiting from access to the CDU Health Hub gym facilities. All of these programs help clients overcome barriers like transport costs, cultural safety. They provide culturally safe women-only options when needed, with instruction and monitoring, as I said, from physiotherapists and other health professionals. For us, in Johnston, we're so proud to be connected and be able to support projects like this. This is what community supporting community looks like. This is what happens when we remove barriers and create spaces where people feel safe, respected and valued. This is what happens when we invest in prevention and early intervention rather than waiting for people to end up in hospital. It was so wonderful to be there as part of that program and hear it. The work that Danila Dilba does is completely transforming lives, as you've heard in some of the stories I've shared tonight. They're not just statistics, these are our neighbours, these are our community members, these are people who deserve every opportunity to live healthy, fulfilling lives. And when we support programs like this, we're not just supporting individuals, we're supporting families, we're building stronger communities, and we're creating a healthier territory for everyone. These are the kind of stories that I think we need to be telling and celebrating, stories that are making a real difference. Thank you, Madam Speaker.